Welcome to the Soothing Channel. My name is Florencia, and today I'm going to guide you through a short and sweet practice that you can do every single morning to feel more focused on the thing that matter the most to you, to feel more empowered and energized for a great day. So make sure you bring a pillow or a couple of pillows if you're sitting so you can lift your hips, but you can totally practice this meditation sitting on a chair. I'll encourage you to sit in any ways that feel comfortable just so you can stay awake for this one, especially if you're doing this in the morning. So grab your pillows, blanket, and anything you need, and let's get started. So we're going to start here finding a comfortable position first. So maybe you just brought your pillows, or maybe you have a bolster or block. And so you're starting to straighten through the spine. So finding that tall spine here as you sit, maybe even lifting the chest and moving the torso side to side, gentle movements. And we're going to start with a little bit of movement so that we can connect our breath with the body and so that we can connect with this present moment. And so go ahead, as you inhale, you're going to take your chest towards one side, opening through the shoulders, slowly looking up, chin slightly to sky. And as you exhale, continue here with the circle as you round through the spine. So you come to the other side and then you start rounding. Exhale as you round through. Beautiful. Let's keep moving here. Inhale, chest forward, open through the shoulders, extend the neck, move towards the other side, and then round through as you exhale. Really feel the spine rounding. Tap the chin to chest. And let's do one more with your breath. Maybe you close your eyes here, or you soften the gaze. And then when you're ready, slowly switching sides. Starting to connect with the sound of your breath here. Make sure you're inhaling as you come forward, and as you round through your spine, you're exhaling. Maybe get a little louder with your breath. Notice any tightness on your shoulders, your spine. And then very slowly, with control, come back to a neutral spine. And once again, make sure you're not sitting too far forward or too far back. So finding that center, feeling the sitting bones grounding, and go ahead, lift the chest just a little more, lengthening the sides of your neck up and slightly back so you can feel the top of your head, the crown of your head lengthening. Relax the shoulders down and away from your ears. And go ahead, bring your hands towards your belly. So even follow your ribs here with your fingers all the way down. So the crest of your wrists come to the waistline, and then the fingers slowly, gently rest on top of your belly. And we're gonna take 3 rounds of belly breath here. So if this is new to you, to your practice, be patient here and just think of, instead of forcing the breath down to the belly, think of guiding the breath, nice and lovingly guiding the breath down. Take a breath in, send the breath towards your hands. Feel the ribcage expanding, and exhale, feel the ribcage contracting back to center. Let's do just 2 more here. Nice connection with the breath. And let's do 1 more. Keep lifting through the chest. Don't drop the chest, the shoulders. Beautiful. Rest the hands on your lap or your knees for a moment. Now we're going to take a breath, a full yogi breath. And so we're going to start with the belly, just as we did before. And then we're going to inhale also on the space of the chest and even in the space of the back of the throat. So I want you to imagine yourself kind of inflating from within as a balloon. And so you start from the bottom and then come up to the middle lobes of the lungs and then the upper lobes. And once you're filled up, you're gonna hold the breath at the top for a second or two and then gently exhale. This is really gonna bring focus to the mind and it's gonna energize the brain. It's gonna energize the brain. So let's do this together. You can bring a hand to your heart, one to your belly, just so you can have that connection. And when you're ready, as you inhale, guide the breath down first, belly inflates, the chest, the back of the throat, and then hold at the top. And exhale, relax the shoulders, but keep lifting the sternum, the chest. Let's do two more. Inhale down to the belly, expand the chest, feel the air in the back of the throat and hold. And then exhale with control. Let's do one more, just like that. Big belly breath, chest, back of the throat, hold. And relax the shoulders, relax the arms. You can rest one hand on the top of the other. Maybe hands rest on the knees or your lap. And slowly finding stillness. So if you haven't closed your eyes or closing the eyes doesn't feel right for you, just see if you can soften the gaze down towards the floor, just so that you can keep the awareness, the attention inwards. And just letting the breath return to that natural pace. And just watching your breath here. Listening to the sounds. There's a dog barking outside of my home where I live. But just check what noises, what sounds are around you right now. Maybe check the sounds that are slightly further away from you and those sounds that are a little closer. I can hear some birds. I can also hear the fridge doing some weird noises. And just notice, what can you hear? What can you sense? And then can you hear the sound of your breath? So maybe taking a deeper, a louder breath, just so you can tune into that sound as the air passes through the nostrils. And you might notice, where is the breath most vividly, or where can you feel the breath most vividly? And see if you can take a residence in there for a moment, allowing yourself to get curious about your breath here. Just notice what happens on each inhale and just notice what happens on each exhale. And just notice when the mind wanders, when the mind gets distracted on thoughts. Maybe you're thinking of things to do or just random thoughts and stories in the mind. Or maybe you're getting distracted by a sensation in your body, or maybe a sound around you. And so whatever gets you distracted here, really using that as an opportunity to realize that the awareness has wandered away from the breath, and so that we can take a moment to acknowledge the distraction, so the thought, the feeling, the sensation, the sound. Have a moment where you give it its attention, where you feel the emotion or you feel the sensation, you watch the thought. And then once you realize the mind has wandered, then you slowly drift back into the breath. And that's really the core of the practice of meditation. And so we're not trying to stop the mind from thinking, but we're actually using that as an opportunity to return to the present moment. The moment you realize you're not being present with your breath, that's when you are being present. Take a couple more rounds of breath here. See if you can really watch the breath here from the moment it comes in through your nostrils to the moment it comes out through the nostrils once again. Following the breath, watching the breath. And then keeping the eyes closed, we're just gonna bring the palms together to the heart center. So coming to a little mudra here as we bring the thumbs towards the heart and keep the heart lifting. And I want you to take a moment here to just think of one thing you're grateful for here. Or maybe someone you're grateful for. Who are you grateful for today? Taking a moment to fill up the mind, the heart with gratitude as we start the day, to really rise our vibration here. What's something you're grateful for, or someone you're grateful for? And if you're not sure, this is also a new practice and it feels a little forced, maybe you can just stick with, I'm grateful for this breath or this moment. That's it, simple. And then staying here with the thumbs towards your heart, keep that connection with your heart, your hands, your palms together, keep lifting through the heart. We're also gonna set an intention here. And so think of it as planting a seed for your day here. What is something that you would love to bring mindfully and consciously to your day, to every interaction you have today, to every action you take? And so maybe it's about being a little bit more patient today. Or just keeping an open mind. So whatever it is for you, and see if you can try to not think it so much, but really bring that question to the space of your heart, letting your heart speak here. Listening to the heart, the intuition, What is something that you would love to mindfully bring to your day, just so you can create a great day for yourself? And so often we start our day thinking of all the things that could go wrong, predicting all the possible mistakes, or even just stressing out about all the things we have to do. And so without realizing, without being conscious about it, we are overwhelming ourselves, and we are setting ourselves for a stressful day. And so this is about being mindful of the words we say to yourself, of the self-talk. Just noticing how impactful it can be to start the day thinking about an intention, something that you want to bring to make your day great. And so we're going to wrap up this practice here. Keep the eyes closed or the gaze soft. Keep connected. And we're going to whisper here, or even say it out loud, or you can say it on the space of your mind. Today is going to be a great day. 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 Feel into the words. And really putting your intention there. Remembering that the unconscious mind or the subconscious mind is listening to everything that the conscious mind says. Slowly start connecting with all the points of contact with the earth, your chair beneath, or the cushion. Bow the head to the fingertips. Slowly, in your own time, you'll blink the eyes open, but take as much time as you need here. You might even move the head side to side, relax the shoulders, and soften the hands down on your lap or your knees. And when you feel ready, opening the eyes away from the light, so looking down to the floor, blink the eyes for a bit. And then slowly taking in the space where you are. And I hope you have an amazing day today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.